It's too bright. So there was a Dunkin' Donuts guy walking around, and you know, felt like he wanted to try to get involved in the mix.
Right.
So he gets in his car, busts a U-turn, throws his lights on and all that, and pulls up. Now, you know, I'm like, all right, what's going on?
I'm sitting in the car just like this, the windows down, we boom, boom. I got the window down and I'm just like this, with my hand up on the
joint.
Yeah, I mean,
boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? They whoop, whoop, whoop. And they said they bumped us because my
hand was out the window.
My hand was out the window. And I'm like, bro, like, come on, man.
Well, like, is that which rule is that, or what's the how you?
What's the law that says?
But that doesn't matter. They're here now. Now we're here.
Yeah.
And then I think they're checking registration. Some. At some point, Jones is like, man, I got some yada that means with me. I got the scatter with me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm thinking, I'm just like, well, sure, I don't know if you want to run now or what. You know what I'm saying? But I know no matter what, I got to be at school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So all right, we got to work this out. You know what I'm saying? I think I made a phone call like, hey man, I don't know if we might need some backup or something, but eventually, I don't know what happened. They shook, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. I don't remember what happened either.
Prayers to the Most High.
Man.
And then we was just out of there and then went to the studio and made the last record we made together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll have to play it.
Yeah.
That's fire, man.
Play it right now.
Yeah.
You know, you said something, interesting before, but you also said that you did some. I mean, you care to, share some of your backstory with the time. What was that? What was that like for you, going through those conditions and try to make it out on the other side? Like,
It's always you want to do better. Even though you're in the streets, you're trying to get out the streets.
Yeah.
So you're just trying, but you're trying to do it the wrong way. And then, like, sometimes we grow up from a different background. We don't have a father figure in the house. So we, as young men, we trying to figure out our identity. You know what I mean? And not just like if we black or brown, but what type of person I want to be. What do I want? Or what's my talent? Am I good at reading and writing, math, and all that? So we trigger, we go back, and sometimes we start looking at the person across the street. Oh, he taking care of his kids, or a father figure, or your cousins, and sometimes the influence ain't good as you thought it was, and you trigger, you go. Now you're looking at, okay, now I can do some of this shit. I can do it. I'm good at it. I'm a magnet, okay. But then that shit come with consequences too.
Yeah.
And we don't look at it like that when we get in those situations. When you rolling, you doing all this shit, and then it catch up with you. But now you, like you say, you want to do better. You got children. You go in the system, and it's not that they want to keep you. You just gotta want to do better. And some people that we use as an excuse, like, oh, the white man, no, it ain't the white man. It's you.
Yeah.
You gotta want something. You gotta want your credit to be right.
I mean to cut you off, but Pac said something. It was like, Some people tell me it's the other kind, not your fair. But every time I look, it's my own kind doing all the killings here.
It is. Definitely. You know what I mean? Like, we all the guns kill. No, we kill. Like, we do that type of shit. You know what I mean? And there's consequences behind that.
Yeah.
But we still have to, as a community, that's why I feel like in Africa, they had the villages. And, they like, okay, well, or even Somalia, they wanted to, like if it was a father out the household, they wanted a man there, a present man there. And I'm starting to understand it and see it. You need a man in the household.
Absolutely.
You have to have it. The women like, oh, I can do this by myself. No, you can't, man.
And no other culture talks and promotes that but ours.
Yeah.
But you really need to have a man in that household.
Yeah.
And although she can do it by herself, technically, it would be so much easier if you didn't have to.
But the woman that I'm going through the situation, and it was one woman that I had a lot of love for. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get married, we're gonna do this. But then she cut it off. I'm like, okay, cool. Now she finds somebody else, right? Then she comes, she tells me, she said, hey, I said, so you get married? She said, I'm not marrying this man for love. I'm marrying him for stability. And that fucked me up. But it stuck with me because now that's what they do too.
Yeah.
As a culture. They're not looking for love.
Right.
They looking for stability to raise these
Get
kids the
this thing
right
going.
way.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So sometimes I look at it like, damn, sometimes you got to change your train of thought.
Yeah.
And I figured it, I'm like, damn, you're making all these babies, but where the stability at? And now I'm doing idle shit as far as outside. So when I came home, I still made some children, but I fell back from it. Because it's not what I can get, it's what I can keep.
Yeah.
And I need to be able to keep these kids on the right track.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm feeling it as a man. But I can take that.
And P, you got a testimony though, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Where you came from and what you're doing now is super inspirational.
It is.
Big time. I went to school with, your younger cousins, your younger brother, so I knew who he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To see him now on the other side of things, it's like it's a full circle moment.
It's crazy
So,
because I'm trying to do better, but I got deaths happening. Cousin, auntie, dad, best friend type shit, right? I'm like, damn, I'm going through this. And then I had like some people that say don't never stop at no, because you keep going. Everybody say, man, you can't get the barbershop, can't do this. So I get a call, and I'm going through it. When I'm like, I've got 4 deaths that I'm dealing with them 1 year.
yeah.
I'm talking about the ones that's close. My dad, my auntie, my lady, there's like a brother, my friend. And I'm like, damn, I just slept in the cemetery. Literally. And I didn't know how to deal with the pain. And I was going through a whole lot. And I looked in the mirror. I'm like, man, I don't even like the person I see. And then after that, I kind of calmed down from a lot of shit. And I got a call like, man, you want to buy this shop? And I did. You feel what I'm saying? But then in the process, I got shot. And then, 2 days out the hospital, I'm like, you need to sit down. Hell no, this is what I want.
Man, 2 days out the
Out the
hospital?
hospital.
You're like, nah, even...
I'm determined.
Yeah, whoa, yeah.
So I got to keep going. You got to keep going. So sometimes everybody thinks, oh, man, that shit get hard when you want something bad. Because there's a lot of sacrifices come with it.
Absolutely.
And when they really like, oh, it's all good, but then everybody look at the sacrifices I took to get here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want something, but look at what I did to get here. This ain't nothing. This easy.
Costs a lot. Yeah.
Man, you like Gucci, I might like some of that shit too. I can't get it right now.
Right.
You might want fresher food. Yeah. Y'all got fresher food, but I can't get it right there right now. But I'm gonna keep going until I get my taste buds and my appetite out of my system. Yeah. And that's what it is. But I can't give up. I don't give up. I'm gonna keep going.
You mentioned something that as we was talking about the Torah concepts. So there's like the written Torah, right? That's like the 5 books of Moses. You have the oral Torah. So in essence, they say like what Moses was giving over, in the desert to the children of Israel, right?
As he was hearing from God.
And that's called the Mishnah, right?
Okay.
And so in the Mishnah, this is what I'm saying in terms of like concepts and ideas. Do you know that there's a biblically prescribed requirements of what a father has to do for his son?
Man.
So the first one is to redeem him, right? The Torah says for every firstborn you must redeem. Second was to give him a brit milah, circumcision, a covenant into service of God. Third one is to teach him Torah,